Hi, this is Terrence from Radical Marketing. Today, I want to bring to you a webinar marketing case study where we helped a client go from breaking even to 10 times return on ad spend. So I'm really excited to present to you some of the broad overview strategies that we use to get this awesome result for our client. So our client here, he is actually helping people to learn how to do AI robot trading, right? To set up this AI robot trading bot that they can basically help you to do all your trades. And the best part of it is that he shows you how you don't have to use your own money, that how to get banks to actually give you that money, not as a loan, but as a profit sharing arrangement. So even if you incur loss, you would actually not have to pay back that money. But of course, the bank will take a profit share, but you still get to keep the bulk of the profits that you make from your robot trading. So this is what happened, right? So before he came to us, what it was that they were running ads. His previous agency was running ads to very generic, hey, do you want to make an extra few thousand a month kind of um, message, which is like, you know, they had this impression was kind of like, yeah, let's just target everyone who wants to generate an extra income, right? With no consideration of whether those people could actually afford to invest in the learning for this particular course. So when we came in, the first thing we did was to redefine the custom avatar. So that's the first thing we did. So we got clear about who the target customer is. And that we found out through a series of asking the client, looking at the surveys, doing market research. The perfect customer avatar was people in their 40s and 50s who are in a managerial position, and they are also kind of like hitting a income ceiling, right? And they are looking for alternative ways to generate more income that does not require a whole ton of time, effort, and money. So that is the perfect customer avatar that we found, right? So the rest of this page, as you can see, is speaking specifically to this specific customer avatar. So as you can see, the first thing we are talking about in the headline here is for people who are sick of making poor investment decisions. Now, if you have to think about it, people in their 40s, 50s, there is probably 99% of them who have actually made investments and they didn't turn out too well, right? So, yeah, this basically puts that pain point into the message and it gets people to identify, like, yes, I have made a poor investment decision and I'm sick of doing it, right? So, then as you can see, the next thing that we very, very specifically rebranded his event to a 4-day automated income challenge. Well, it's a 4-day automated passive income challenge, as you can see here on the screen, right? So, basically, that is what we are positioning this as an automated passive income thing. Now, who wouldn't want passive income, right? So when we're talking to the avatar who is too busy to actually actively trade themselves, now they have a automated way of generating passive income that appeals to them as well. So we start with the actual event in place. So the naming of the event, so that people get excited, that customer avatar gets excited about this event, right? We are speaking to that particular segment specifically. So the next thing you can see here is that we tapped into the whole AI trend, right, which is pretty hot at the point of time where we're making this video, right, in 2023. So by tapping into artificial intelligence as a trend, we are able to also capture the imagination of these people who are probably wondering, how do I make money, or how do I improve my life using AI? Those people in the 40s and 50s, because they don't want to lose out to the younger ones, right? And if they have that benefit of having some capital in place, why not tap into AI and use AI to actually better their lives, right? So I think we successfully, in this case, tapped into that whole AI thing. And we're speaking again, once again, to that particular customer avatar. The other thing that I think is not in the headline, and we should test this out, is that the fact that you really don't need your own capital to trade. You can use the bank's capital to trade once you have demonstrated a certain level of competence in your trading ability, so that you can actually use the bank's money to trade. And that would help you to, number one, it's great leverage. Number two, there's little downside because the risk is on the bank's money, it's not on yours, because that bank's money is not like, you don't have to have any personal guarantees for that bank money. So that is something that we should try as well in the future. But anyway, coming back to the whole point is that, yeah, we basically are talking to the right customer avatar instead of talking to a broad audience. And as you can see also, the results, right? People are very interested in results. In the small subheadline below is that our students are achieving as much as 2 to 10% a month from this program. So here you might say, well, that's a huge claim, right? But that is the truth, right? And with Facebook and all these platforms, you might be thinking, well, isn't this big claim kind of like a bit dangerous with compliance and all that stuff? Well, in this sense, we are saying our students are doing it. We're not saying that you can do it, right? So we're just demonstrating our results, right? Which is totally legit, because that is what their students are achieving every month, right? So we're not lying or anything. But it gets dangerous when you say that anyone can make 2 to 10%, or you can make 2 to 10%. That's where you get into the danger zone, right? So I think demonstrating the result, explaining what they can expect to achieve from it every month, that is also a big draw card. And as you can see, we have a whole bunch of testimonials down here. So that and all this like screenshots of proof down here as well, to show people that, hey, it's totally possible, right? And in fact, some of them are much more than 2 to 10% a month, right? So yeah, so I just want to show you this because it's a great case study of how we helped a client go from basically break even to 10x ROAS. And it all came down to one critical cornerstone. And that's, instead of targeting everyone, we got really, really defined and focus on who the right customer avatar is, and wrote specifically for that customer avatar. And if you see our ads, which I don't have time to show you today, it is the same thing. We write the videos, the ads specifically targeting towards these 40 plus people who are in managerial roles, have a good income, but want to get a second income in their lives. So I hope this case study explains a lot to you and will help you in your marketing as well. And please, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe so that you'll be notified when there are new case studies. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next video.